Let's face it, not everyone wants to drop $1,000 on a sidearm, but what if I told you there are pistols out there right now that cost under $300 and still punch way above their price tag? I'm not talking about gimmicks. I'm talking real-world shooters, proven platforms with solid track records, guns that run clean, shoot straight, and hold their own next to models that cost triple the price. And today, on Firearms Zone, we're breaking down 8 budget-friendly pistols that deliver serious performance. From carry guns to range beaters to home defense options. No vaporware, no discontinued imports. Just guns you can actually find, actually afford, and actually trust. This list is built from hands-on range time, not marketing hype. Every pistol here was chosen for reliability, shootability, and tactical value, not just the price tag. So, whether you're brand new to handguns or just looking to stretch your dollar without sacrificing firepower, stay locked in, because we're counting down the top 8 pistols under $300 that shoot like they belong in the $1,000 club. Let's get to it. Number 8. SCCY CPX-2 Gen 3. The underdog that finally grew teeth. If you walked into a gun store a few years ago and saw a SCCY pistol sitting under the glass, chances are you kept walking. Early generations were plagued with gritty triggers, mixed reliability, and a reputation for being the cheap option nobody really trusted. But this Gen 3 model changes the game. The SCCY CPX-2 Gen 3 is a double-stack 9mm micro-compact with 10+1 capacity, a polymer frame, and most surprisingly, an optic-ready slide, straight from the factory. You heard that right. A red dot cut on a pistol that costs under $300. That alone is enough to catch attention. But SCCY didn't stop there. The Gen 3 trigger is still double action only, but it's smoother, more consistent, and a serious improvement over the older models. The grip texture is aggressive, the slide serrations are sharp, and the profile makes it perfect for deep concealment or backup carry. And here's where it really earns respect. SCCY backs every gun with a true lifetime warranty. No registration, no questions asked. Break it, wear it out, send it in. They'll send you a new one. Is it perfect? No. That double-action trigger has a long pull, and reset isn't exactly short. But for someone on a budget looking for a trustworthy, red dot-capable carry pistol with real manufacturer support, the CPX-2 Gen 3 delivers more than most people expect. That's why it kicks off this countdown at number 8. Number 7. Bersa Thunder 380. The classic that still hits hard. In a lineup dominated by 9mm, this is the only pistol in the countdown chambered in 380 ACP. And it's here for a reason. The Bersa Thunder 380 is a compact, blowback-operated handgun with deep roots in both civilian and law enforcement carry across Latin America. But don't let the caliber fool you. This little gun punches way above its size. Inspired by the Walther PPK platform, the Thunder 380 brings that same low-profile silhouette, exposed hammer, and metal frame feel, but at a price regular people can afford. Most models go for around $250, with some dipping even lower if you catch a rebate or used deal. What makes this gun stand out is shootability. Being a blowback pistol, the fixed barrel gives it excellent mechanical accuracy. The low recoil makes it incredibly manageable, especially for new shooters, or anyone who wants a soft-shooting EDC that won't punish their hands at the range. You get a double-action, single-action trigger system, slide-mounted safety and decocker, and a crisp break that's surprisingly clean for a gun in this class. Magazines hold 7 or 8 rounds depending on model, and the slim profile makes it perfect for inside-the-waistband carry or even a purse gun. Are there downsides? Sure. Field stripping isn't as fast as a striker-fired pistol, and blowback guns do tend to have snappier recoil in larger calibers. But in 380 ACP, this one stays flat and reliable. For anyone who wants something classic, controllable, and just different enough to stand out, The Bersa Thunder 380 earns its spot at number 7. Number 6. Ruger Security 9 Compact. The sleeper that gets it done. A lot of budget pistols try to mimic striker-fired design, but Ruger took a different route. The Ruger Security 9 Compact runs on an internal hammer-fired system that gives you a crisp, predictable trigger and a strong ignition system, all wrapped in a double-stack polymer frame built for everyday carry. This is one of the most underrated handguns under $300 on the market right now. Chambered in 9mm, the Security 9 Compact holds 15 rounds in a standard mag and ships with 2 magazines right out of the box. With a barrel length just under 3.5 inches, it hits that perfect middle ground between concealability and shootability. The sights are solid and drift adjustable, the controls are intuitive, and the takedown is simple. No trigger pull required. It also includes an accessory rail, textured grip panels, and a frame that feels natural in the hand, even for larger shooters. The trigger is one of the better ones in this price range. It's got a clean break, short reset, and none of the spongy feel you find on some competitors. In real-world use, it's proven to be reliable, rugged, and consistent. Whether you're running steel case, brass, or remanufactured ammo, this pistol tends to chew through everything without drama. And here's the kicker. This is a Ruger, made in the USA with solid customer support and a massive aftermarket. You can upgrade your sights, find holsters easily, and trust that replacement parts won't be a nightmare if you ever need them. Why isn't it ranked higher? Simple. Weight and bulk. While it's labeled compact, the Security 9 still feels a bit large compared to true subcompacts. And some shooters don't love the integrated hammer system, even if it works flawlessly. But if you want a dependable, full-featured carry gun that won't choke under pressure and doesn't cost a fortune, this is a workhorse that deserves your attention. That's why it lands at number 6 on the list. Number 5. Stoeger STR-9. The budget Glock that's better than you think. If you handed this pistol to someone blindfolded, they might think it's a Glock 19. And that's not an insult. It's a compliment. The Stoeger STR-9 is one of the closest things you'll find to a Glock-style striker-fired platform under $300. But this isn't some cheap clone. It's a full-featured 9mm handgun that brings a lot more to the table than people give it credit for. First off, you've got multiple configurations. Want 3 magazines, backstrap options, or even an optic-ready slide? Stoeger makes all those versions, and you can still keep the price under the $300 line if you shop right. The standard model includes a 15-round double-stack magazine, 3-dot sights, an accessory rail, and forward slide serrations for easy press checks. Barrel length comes in at 4 inches, with an overall weight just under 30 ounces. That extra heft helps soak up recoil, especially for newer shooters. On the range, this pistol shoots smoother than its price suggests. The grip texture is aggressive, the trigger guard is undercut for better purchase, and the takedown system will feel instantly familiar to anyone who's spent time with the Glock platform. Reliability? Solid. I put 800 rounds through mine and only saw 2 malfunctions, and that was before cleaning. That's more than acceptable for a pistol in this class. So why isn't it ranked higher? 2 reasons. 1. It's made in Turkey. Nothing wrong with that, but some buyers prefer US-made firearms. 2. Stoeger's quality control, while generally decent, isn't as laser-tight as the top-tier names. You're not getting Glock's 99.9% consistency here, but you're getting close. Bottom line, for $250 to $300, this is one of the best Glock-style pistols you can buy without the Glock price. It's underrated, overlooked, and absolutely earns its spot at number 5. Number 4. Canik TP9 Elite SC. The compact Turkish fighter with full-size features. If you told someone you picked up an optic-ready carry pistol with one of the best factory triggers under $400, they'd call it a fluke. But with the Canik TP9 Elite SC, it's real. And if you shop smart, you can still find this gun sitting right under the $300 mark. This is a compact striker-fired 9mm with a polymer frame, a tungsten gray Cerakote finish, and ambidextrous controls built for real-world carry. It ships with 2 magazines, one 12-round flush fit and one extended 15-round mag. If you live in a restricted state, 10-round options are available too. What makes this pistol stand out isn't just the feature list, it's the execution. The trigger is phenomenal. Clean break, short reset, and light pull. Easily one of the best stock triggers in the budget class. You also get aggressive front slide serrations, a loaded chamber indicator, interchangeable back straps, and a full accessory rail. But here's the wild part. It comes optics ready, with multiple mounting plates included. Straight from the box, you can drop a red dot and run. The sights are also high quality, a Warren tactical rear with a blacked-out notch, paired with a fiber optic front. It's set up for speed. Now let's talk reliability. Canik pistols are built to NATO spec. They're originally tuned for hotter 124-grain loads. So if you're feeding it weak target ammo, like 115-grain white box or American Eagle, you might run into cycling issues early on. That's not a defect, it's spring tension. You can solve it by locking the slide back for a few days, running hotter ammo during break-in, or swapping to a lighter recoil spring. After break-in, the Elite SC runs like a machine. So why isn't it higher on the list? Simple. Price creep. While it used to sit comfortably under $300, many shops now sell it closer to $350. It's still possible to score one under budget, but it takes effort. Still, the amount of performance, capability, and build quality packed into this pistol is unmatched in this category. If you want compact firepower with full-size options, this Turkish import delivers. That's why the Canik TP9 Elite SC holds down number 4 on the list. Number 3. Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. The everyday carry that never quit. There's a reason this pistol has become a staple in holsters across America. The Smith & Wesson M&P Shield is one of the most proven single-stack 9mm handguns ever made. And even after all these years, it's still one of the smartest buys under $300. You've got 2 versions to choose from, the original Gen 1 or the upgraded Gen 2.0. Both regularly sell below that $300 line, and both are worth your attention. This is a striker-fired polymer frame subcompact with a 3-inch barrel and a slim 20-ounce profile. Translation: it disappears inside the waistband and stays comfortable all day. Capacity is 7+1 or 8+1, depending on the mag. And if you want more rounds, extended magazines are everywhere. What sets the Shield apart isn't just its concealability, it's the shootability. The grip texture is aggressive without being punishing. The frame shape offers just enough to hang onto, even for larger hands. And the updated Gen 2.0 model features a much cleaner trigger pull than the original. Accuracy? Surprisingly solid. With the right ammo, this thing can hold tight groups out to 25 yards, and I've personally rung steel at 100. That's no joke for a barrel this short. You also get options. Models with or without thumb safety, manual or no manual, depending on your preference. And the aftermarket support is massive. Holsters, sights, extended mags, trigger kits, whatever you need, it's already out there. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned carrier, the Shield checks every box. It's lightweight, dependable, easy to train with, and battle-proven. That's why the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield locks down number 3 in this countdown. Number 2. Taurus G2C or G3. The workhorse that changed the game. If you've been in the gun world for more than 5 minutes, you've probably heard of the Taurus G2C. And for good reason. It's one of the most successful budget handguns of the last decade. Add the slightly larger G3 into the mix, and you've got a combo that covers just about every role, from concealed carry to home defense, without breaking the $300 mark. These are polymer-framed, striker-fired 9mm pistols built to deliver high performance at a low price. The G2C is the more compact option, while the G3 brings a 4-inch barrel and full-size grip for better control. Both come with Picatinny rails, front slide serrations, manual safeties, and textured grips that give you solid retention even when your hands are sweaty or gloved. What makes these guns stand out is the value-to-performance ratio. For under $250 in most markets, you're getting a double-stack handgun with solid capacity, 12+1 on the G2C and up to 17 rounds on the G3. The triggers are surprisingly good, offering a second strike capability you don't usually find in striker-fired pistols. That means if a round fails to fire, you can pull the trigger again without racking the slide. Recoil is manageable, follow-up shots are fast, and basic takedown for cleaning is easy, just like a Glock. The aftermarket isn't huge, but it's growing. You can find holsters, night sights, mag extensions, and even optic-ready slide conversions if you want to upgrade. Reliability? Mine ran flawlessly after a quick cleaning. Over 800 rounds in, 0 malfunctions. Just keep it clean and lubed, and it'll run. So why isn't it number one? It's close. But the one thing Taurus still battles is perception. Some folks still carry that old-school bias from the pre-G series days. But make no mistake, the G2C and G3 are real tools for real shooters. That's why they come in hot at number 2 on the list. Number 1. Used Glock 17 or 19 Gen 3. The proven platform that still dominates. You want the truth? No budget pistol list is complete without this one. If you've got $300 in your pocket and some patience, there's one handgun that beats the rest, and that's a used Glock 17 or 19 Gen 3. These are the real-deal duty pistols that helped define the striker-fired era. And today, you can still find them in pawn shops, local gun stores, and online marketplaces for under $300, especially the police trade-ins or department surplus guns. Why go used? Because this isn't some beater's Saturday night special. It's a combat-tested, law enforcement-proven platform that's been through it all. Glocks are known for their brutal reliability. Tens of thousands of rounds. Minimal maintenance. Still running. Still fighting. The Gen 3 series in particular is one of the most respected designs, with full parts compatibility, massive aftermarket support, and a record of performance across the globe. From police work to concealed carry to full-on combat zones. The simplicity is the genius. Polymer frame, safe action trigger, no frills, no nonsense. And unlike newer budget guns, you're not gambling on quality control. These have already proven themselves. Mags are dirt cheap. Holsters are everywhere. Slides, triggers, barrels, sights. If it exists, someone's already made it for Glock. And maintenance? Strip it, clean it, shoot it. You don't need to baby this thing. Whether you go full size with the Glock 17 or compact with the Glock 19, you're getting 15 to 17 round capacity, rock-solid durability, and endless upgrade paths. And if something breaks, replacement parts are just a phone call or Amazon order away. Bottom line, no other pistol under $300 gives you this much track record, this much support, and this much real-world trust. That's why a used Glock 17 or 19 Gen 3 takes the top spot in Firearms Zone's countdown. So there you have it. 8 pistols under $300 that punch way above their price point. Whether you're building a first-time carry setup, adding a reliable backup to your safe, or just stretching your dollar without sacrificing performance, this list proves you've got options. No hype, no gimmicks, just solid guns that get the job done. If you found value in this countdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more no-nonsense breakdowns, and drop a comment below. Let me know what budget blaster you trust and what you'd add or remove from this list. This is Firearms Zone. Stay trained, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.